Okay, so welcome to my channel. I'm adjusting this. Okay, so 2023 has reached end. Okay, is it a fantastic year for property? I would say that it's a turning point. So I think if you watch my video, right, I did say in 2023, I think somewhere in June, I said that it was a turning point. Okay, let me go and recap back all the videos. Okay, so today in this episode, right, we will do some recapping lah. Okay, like trying to find out what did I say this year and what came true and what didn't, and also at the end of the video, or maybe not at the end lah. If not later you all forward all the way to the end, never watch the middle. I will talk about what to expect. As of now, there's many things that is already announced. So what to expect in 2024, I think is kind of clear already. Okay. So in January, we were talking about whether the new launch can still be bought. Is it worth it to buy? So eventually we have to face the fact that in 2023, all the new launch prices was at an average of around 2000 to 2003 per square feet. So nothing was cheaper than that. Okay, so if there's something cheaper than that, then there must be a reason lah. So you're gonna find out the reason. So I will still say that in 2024, new launch price is still gonna be almost the same. There's not gonna be big difference, okay? Because if you look at the price that's being bid recently, I will say that the pricing are all almost the same. There's not much big difference. You still expect the same pricing for 2024 to be the same as 2023. Okay, then is there more cooling measures? I think some of the cooling measures came out. Was there cooling measures? I don't know. Okay, so anyway, I cannot remember lah whether there's cooling measure or not. But I think something also changed. In 2023, the government announced that BTO are going to be faster and faster. So now I think it's about 3 year plus to take your BTO keys. Maybe if there's a delay, that's 4 years. We will never be 5 to 6 years. So this is a reminder that the government came out with. Okay, and also there is a lot of announcement. Not announcement that there's a lot of land release, whether is it for HDB or whether is it for private. So the 2024 new launch land release is actually already out long ago, and there's a lot of launch in 2024. If I'm not wrong, I feel that there's more launch in 2024 than in 2023 today. Okay, so the thing that was hit us very clearly in 2023 was the government announcing on the prime housing plus housing, which is on the BTO side, on the HDB side. So I think that was one of the biggest announcement, and people have been talking about it because there's nothing much to talk about in 2023. So we will see the effect coming in 2024 June, because 2024 June was the date that the government announced that from 2024 June onwards, they will be announcing BTOs with the plus and the standard option. Okay. So for prime, actually, I think it's already in the market lah. For those prime living, prime housing or prime whatever HDB that was supposed to be under the prime section, okay, it has already been released in the BTO market. So I have to say, right, throughout 2023, actually I've been saying that the turning point is coming, the turning point is coming. Then a lot of people say, Aaron, you say but you never come leh, you know. Okay, I do have to agree in that lah, okay. But eventually it came. So I think my prediction was that the turning point was big, supposed to be big in June. So I think in June I wrote something like turning point or whatever. But okay, in June it was to me it was still a turning point, because I think in June onwards, right, there was some interest rate changes. So the first 6 months of 2023, I think the interest rate was flying, everyone was panicking, and then people are saying that, oh, the interest rate go up, that's why the demand is decreasing. But in 2024 today, right, you can see the last Federal Reserve meeting, right, the Feds are saying that they are ready to cut rates, because according to them the economy is not doing well already. They already get what they want from the increase of interest. So many people are expecting the interest rate to drop in 2024. So I also go through a bit in my Telegram group asking my viewers, will you think that price will go up in 2024 because interest rate go down? So the result for the polling was, is very half-half. 48% agree that price will go up again in 2024 due to the interest rate dropping. 52% disagree. Okay, to me, I will disagree lah. But I will disagree to agree to disagree. Okay, just kidding. Okay, so anyway, what happened is I feel that the interest rate will go down definitely in 2024. Actually, I already prepared it to go down since June 2023. I'm preparing that the journey of it slowing and going down is happening. So correct, in June 2023 onwards, I think there was a bit of pause. Instead of increasing it every federal meeting, right? They pause some of the meetings, some go up a little bit. Then recently, which is December, which is still this year, they also pause and then they announced they're going to drop next year. So actually, I have to say that my prediction is almost correct lah. You know, my not prediction lah, maybe my feel of the market is almost correct. But I don't agree that price will go up because I still feel that the supply kick in by the government is one very major point that the government will continue to do that to soften the price. So instead of having a market collapsing next year, I still say that I feel that market will not increase next year, but you want it to collapse also very difficult. So I think there's a pro and cons lah. There's like things that's pushing it up, things that's trying to push it down. So we are trying to meet the middle point in order to prevent the asset bubble from bursting. So I think it's a good thing. Will it crash? Like I say in many of my videos, I already say already, Singapore property market, I don't think that will crash. However, I will agree that HDB prices have to soften a little bit because 2024 is a crucial year and most likely lah, I think only disclaimer, I think 2024 will be a election year. So I think in 27 May, I released this video saying that face the fact, ready for the turn. That was like a big hit lah. That was 11,954 views. So that was in May. So I released that video because I feel that June was the turning point. So that's the reason why I released that video lah. Then in July 5th, I released the video, should you pay SSD? Because I realized that many people are willing to pay SSD or looking to pay SSD to sell off whatever that they have bought recently. So again, I feel that the FOMO effect for the last 3 to 4 years has caused people to make some wrong decisions here and there. And in the FOMO effect, I wouldn't say that everybody make wrong decisions, but during that last 3-4 years, right, during the COVID, I think the chance of people making wrong property decision is higher. It doesn't mean everybody make wrong property decision. It's just that the chance of making a wrong property decision is higher. So I will say that next year onwards, more people may be looking to sell or change their property plans. Okay, and 2024, right, is also one year that I think a lot of new launch EC that was sold in the previous 3-4 years will be taking their keys. So there will also be should I say small or big? I don't know, but I feel that there will be an influx of EC second timer buyers that need to sell away their HDB flat to move to their EC. So this process has started from Park Canberra, which already taken their keys, I think, a few months back. So it will proceed on to more ECs like Park Central. I don't know if Park Greenwich is going to take their keys, but whatever, all the ECs are most likely going to take their keys in the next 1 to 2 years. So this is one supply influx for resale HDB. So resale HDB will have more people that need to sell their place in 2024. Okay, so in July, the government, I think July or June, the government released HFE this year. Okay, the HFE is still a big problem. Why HFE is still a big problem? Because the time that you need to use to apply for HFE and for your HFE to approve is still taking more than a month. So if people are asking me, Aaron, so what's the update since July? I'm saying that HFE today still take 1 to 2 months or even 3 months. That's the reason why the government increased the expiry date from 6 months to 9 months is because if They do 6 months, right? Then by next year March, a lot of people will try to reapply for HFE. Then they will be equally more busy later. I feel that HFE is, I don't know whether is it a correct move or not, but to me, in my opinion only, disclaimer, I feel that HFE is a good and bad thing. Why do I say a good and bad thing? Because it gives the buyer a clearer direction. But a lot of people do HFE but don't buy. So when they do HFE and don't buy, right, it gives the government or the HDB department more things to do, but they are doing things for people that don't buy. You know what I mean? They are doing things for people that are not urgent in buying. They are doing things for people that maybe just want to get a HFE to be ready to buy, but they are not ready to buy. I tell you, the last video I talked about, like, oh, buyers unable to get their dream house, then a lot of people give some negative comments lah, or some funny comments. I tell you what, the reason why you all give this kind of comment is what I say lor. The mindset of the buyer is wrong. This is why all these comments come into the video, because you cannot face the fact and face the reality and face the correct mindset that I'm sharing with you. In the video, I'm already telling you that the mindset is like that. But you cannot agree. That's why you are giving negative comment about the video. And that's exactly what the video is talking about. Okay? So this has relation to the HFE, because the HFE is a good thing. However, because a lot of people, they are not in the ready to buy mindset, they everybody apply for HFE. 10 people that apply for HFE, maybe only one that is ready to buy. But the government will not know that one is who. So they have to process everybody equally. So it will take more and more time to process HFE. So they waste a lot of effort trying to process HFE, but only maybe one HFE is being utilized during the valid period. So this is why I say that it may be a good and a bad thing at the same time. But I still have to say lah, I see information. I see only a disclaimer is that your HFE may write that you approve for grant, approve for this, approve for that, but eventually, right, it's still subject to approval, and it doesn't mean your HFE is 100% correct. This is something that you have to take into consideration, like, because we have seen cases that HFE write like that, in the end changes, or grant increase or grant decrease. It happens. So HFE is not a definite answer. Okay, there's still risk involved. So if you are a DIY buyer, you cannot 100% believe in your HFE lah, because the government has disclaimer on their HFE also. Okay, so in July 22, I talked about 22nd, I talked about not earning enough as an agent. Okay, why do I say that? It's because to be frank, I think the industry is getting harder and harder. It's harder and harder to sell a unit. It's taking more and more time to sell a unit. As of now, average selling for a unit takes about more than 1 month. Previously, we were selling units off in weeks. Then previously, we were selling units in days. Now, I can tell you, all the agent chat group, right? Every day, people share their unit in the agent chat group, hoping to match a buyer. That is how difficult the market is. And there's a lot of mental issues that will happen where, what I mean mental issues, meaning that, like, agents need to learn how to get the seller's mindset correct. Agent must have the correct mindset. They must understand, like, what is the issue in the unit that's not selling. Is it really the demand problem? Is it the price problem? Is it the market issue? Is it the norm? What is norm? What is not norm? I think these are things that agents need to improve on themselves. So I will say that during the COVID period, monkey also can sell house. Okay, I tell you, I entered the property market in 2009. At that time, monkey also can sell house, really. So I experienced it again in 2021 or 2022 during the COVID period. Also, monkey can sell house. So now I can tell you that during the tough period, monkey cannot sell house. So a lot of agents may be suffering or entering a difficult phase of their journey. So in August 8, I make a video saying that stop thinking of becoming a property agent, because I realized that during the COVID period, a lot of people think that, hey, you become a property agent and earn a lot of money. Then a lot of people try to go and take the RES exam, try to become a property agent, but eventually they enter the property market realizing that is not so beautiful. And also by the time they take the exam, right, the market turns and the market become harder and more difficult and become more challenging. Then these are some issues that people are also meeting in the market. So they see the beautiful part or the monkey can sell house era. But when they enter the property market, that era already over. So it becomes that you have to be ready. Are you really seriously into the real estate industry? Do you really want to make this your rice bowl? I think this is something that people got to think lah. So this is why I came out with the video of stop trying to be a property agent. Okay, and from September to October onwards, so I've been doing videos on market turning, time to sell, no more serious buyer, 3 must know for property owners, are you ready? Then on November, there was a big hit on this video saying market meltdown started, 12,442 views. Then no more serious seller is 10,303 views as of now. Okay guys, I want to explain why I did this video from August, September onwards. When I try to do this video during that time, right, I can feel that the market already starts to become tough, already starts to become difficult. So actually y'all got to follow my videos closely because I dare to say that I'm one step ahead lah of the newspaper. So actually in August, September, I myself and my agents and other agents, we are already seeing something different in the market. Rental is not like, whoa, one viewing, 20 groups already, no more that kind of thing. And then selling house a bit harder. However, during that period of time, right, it's actually the toughest. The toughest because at that time, right, sellers still want very high price. Seller cannot accept the fact that the market is turning. Seller cannot accept the fact that it's time to drop price. Because statistically and in the newspaper, nobody is telling them that the market is turning. The every article is still outdated and saying that, oh, this one is very high, wow, that one very high, that one very high. So people don't see the challenge in selling their house during that period of time. And this is why from August, September, October onwards, right, I start to do a lot of videos to educate people, to get them ready for the tough period. And the tough period actually enters around November, December, which is now. So this is why I did all these videos. So if you are a customer, yeah, whether you're a seller or buyer and you do not understand what happened to the market, you should look back into the October 1st video or September 23rd video, because these videos are actually relating to what is happening to the market today. Okay, I'm talking a little bit fast in this video because I know that this video is going to be long and a lot of you don't like me to talk too slow because the attention span is not there. However, do you know that in YouTube, right, you can go to the bottom right hand corner, you can increase the speed of me talking or slow the speed of me talking to suit you. Okay, but I try to speak a bit faster. Anyway, this video is going to be my last video for 2023 and I hope to do something good and something meaningful and something that is contentful. Okay, so please hit the like button and subscribe button for me if you haven't, because more than 50% of you watch, never subscribe. Then more than 80% of you watch, never like one. Okay, I don't care if you dislike lah, but at least you must like. Okay, okay. Okay, so the 5th November, I say market meltdown started because it really started and I want to give this warning. And December is really bad because everyone is going holiday. I can tell you that I actually got a travel channel. If you don't know, you can search my name and put travel channel. Aaron Lee travel channel. You can go and look at my travel videos. It's my interest lah. Traveling is my interest. So I don't want to advertise my travel channel in whatever of my property YouTube channel because I don't want to I know the target audience are different. People that's watching here today may not want to see my travel videos. So if you like to see my travel videos, please go and Google, okay? On YouTube, just search Aaron Lin Travel Channel, then you can see it. So I say about market meltdown is because I know this will happen and because the property market is slowing down due to holiday season. I tell you, recently I see this article, what new launch being pushed up sales. I tell you, I don't care about new launch numbers anymore. Why? Because let's say you say that November new launch push up, it's because of Jaden. Because Jaden sell very well. Because Jaden is a very good project, and in Jurong there is not much central project for many years. So is it fair to really look at new launch statistics. I feel that it's not fair because it depends on the new launch on that day, on that month. If that month launch EC, the sale also can be very good, but the index will be lower because ECs are cheaper. So these are things that is very different. If that month launch CCR project, the sales volume confirm low one, but the index can be very high because CCR project is very high, very expensive. So is it correct to look at new launch data? Actually, I feel that new launch data shouldn't be included in the private sale data. The private sale data, if you want to look at it independently, it should be just private resale. Okay, and I feel that the landed and the non-landed got to be separated. So you really want to understand the market, you got to separate them correctly. HDB resale, landed resale, and non-landed private property resale. I think that is better and gives you a clearer and more accurate picture of the market. Okay, so at the end of November and last week, we did videos answering questions from a lot of you. Okay, I hadn't been doing a lot of Q&A videos for the year. I look back, I realized that I never really do a lot of Q&A videos. But I think because this year was a difficult year for me because I was sick. I'm a lot better now. So thank you everyone that cares. I have been eating medicine for the last 7 months, and until today, I'm still eating my Chinese medicine. Trying to fully clear up whatever that is in my body or my stomach or my intestine, I don't know. But I'm trying to solve this gastritis problem. I'm trying very best because if you realize that I can speak a lot or I can speak very fast means I'm feeling better. When I'm not feeling well, I really cannot talk. That is why the seminar was such a difficult thing to do. But thank you for everyone that come. So in the last 3 videos from November 19, 25th and 15 onwards, we answer some of the questions, some of the Q&A. I think the property market this year is not fantastic. It's difficult. People may have a lot of questions. So this is why I did up the Telegram group. And in the Telegram group, you can enter my Google form. You can key in your questions and I answer your questions and I put your questions into video to help other people that didn't ask the question to also understand what's going on in the market. So again, please go and watch. It may be holiday season and you don't have much time to watch my videos, but I will say that the last 3 videos is very good. And I see a lot of controversy, a lot of argument in the last video, which is 3 reasons why resale buyer fear in finding their dream house. I tell you, the reason why you are arguing is because you cannot accept the fact. And that's what I'm trying to say in the video. It's the mindset issue. Okay. So if you have that mindset that every unit can negotiate for 100k, 200k, 300k, right? Then you are going to waste a lot of time. Yes, I know there is definitely cases of seller that decides to drop price by 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 1 million, 2 million. Definitely got one. It's like kinda Toto like that, you know. That's why Toto today is 10 million. That sure got this kind of case, but we are talking about the correct mindset to enter the market. If your mindset for every unit is 100k, 200k, 100k, 200, you will have a very difficult journey. And if you're out in the market looking for the house for the last 1 year, I tell you, it's crazy. I don't even know. Even for myself, I don't look for a house for 1 year, even if I'm an agent. You know, it is something that your mindset and your reality doesn't match. Okay? Okay, anyway, I don't want to rant about that video already because I realized that video I got 117 likes. Okay, which means that a lot of people that follow my channel understand what I'm trying to say and feel that is a good content. So for those people that cannot accept, then this is the reason why you cannot accept. It's because you cannot understand the video. Okay, so today recently, right, okay, I'm going to go into my Telegram group because I think the government announced recently, this is like the last thing that will happen this year, I think hopefully, because today is already 21st December. Will they release more new things? I don't know. But they released this temporary occupancy cap for HDB flat and bedroom being rented out. So it can be a room rental, it can be a unit rental. So what happened is for 4 room and larger, right? Previously, I think for the last 3 to 4 years, they have streamlined it to maximum 6 packs. So now they have increased it to 8 packs. So it includes room rental, okay? So let's say today you are in a 4-room flat, you got 3 bedroom. You and your wife stay in one of the bedroom. Means you got 2 more bedroom. You can still rent to 6 people. Okay? If you are in a private condo, your unit is 90 square meter and above. you can also rent to 8 people. Okay, I tell you to be frank, I think 8 people is really a lot. Because a lot of agents ask me this question, or a lot of customers ask me this question, how to stay 8 people? Actually, I also think, I also don't know. I must buy a lot of bunk beds. So I think IKEA, your bunk beds are going to make big money later lah. Maybe from yesterday onwards. So anyway, I think even though this may be a technical change in terms of the ruling, but is it something that will affect the market? Largely, I don't think so, because a lot of landlord, according to my subscribers in my Telegram group, okay, 2,400 over subscriber. Okay, if you don't know, please go and join my Telegram group. Are landlord willing to take 8 packs? 36% say yes, 64% say no. So I tell you, majority of the landlord won't want to take 8 packs. 6 pack is really a lot already. And today, if you are landlord and you are on a contract of 6 packs, the tenant cannot just increase it to 8 packs. Okay, so this question is being asked to me is that, hey, how is it going to affect the current rental situation? If you are already in a contract, whether you are a tenant or you are a landlord, right? The tenant have to respect the tenancy agreement, because your tenancy agreement already say that you're going to rent to 6 packs or 4 packs or 5 packs. So tenant don't have rights to just increase it to 8 packs. They have to ask the landlord. And landlord have rights to also ask for more money. Because actually in the rental environment, right, what you give, what is provided, and how many people and the profile of the people determines the rental price that the landlord wants. So today, by increasing 8 packs, I think it makes the landlord able to ask for more money. But I also see the other perspective that the government is trying to come up with is that if let's say today the units for rent and it can rent to 8 people, then 8 people can share the rental price, and then the money that they pay per person can be lower. I do understand that cost, but I still feel that isn't it a way for landlord to ask for more money if that's the case? So I don't know, but I feel that there is going to be a backfire in rental from next year onwards, because if things start to soften, rental price may go down. And rental, I always say rental is the first one to take effect. So if you think purchase price will drop, rental will drop first. So if you think sale price will drop, then rental will drop first. Okay, anyway, sale and purchase is the same lah. So if you think property price will drop, rental will drop first. So this is something that the government prepare to help the rental market so that the price don't drop too much, or the price can tahan because you increase it to 8 packs. I'm not too sure. But I feel that this increase in 8 packs is a measure that is very amazing, because I see the article they wrote like temporary measure. So this thing about 6 to 8 packs is going to be something that we will see the real effect next year, because the people that come up with this measure definitely have their reason, definitely have something that they have in mind. So this is really like, to me, like a plan B or backup plan to prevent something from happening in 2024. Okay, so this is my last video of the year. Thank you for watching. Last year, I would say in 2023, I released less videos compared to 2022 lah. So I try to continue my videos, but I want better content, so I don't want to just do for the sake of doing. But again, in 2023, I think easily I release close to 20 to 30 or even more 40 videos. So that's it. Hit the like button, subscribe button. I hope you enjoyed the last episode, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Help me subscribe and like my channel, and also my travel channel if you like to see travel content. So that's it. Bye bye.